Hi everyone, I'm Ahmad Sahar. I'm the author for iOS 13 Programming for Beginners. Since we are all kind of stuck at home right now, I just thought maybe I'll do a little screencast on Swift and how we can learn Swift even if you don't have a Mac. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to use this website called REPL.it. So the URL is repl.it/languages/Swift. So in this lesson, we're going to talk a little bit about data types, and we're going to see how we can store data using constants and variables. So let's start with data types. So let's say you want to store the following. You want to store a number such as the passengers on an airplane or rooms in a hotel. So for those, you use integers. Okay, so I'm going to type in an example of integers here. Okay, so let's say, for instance, there's 100 passengers in an airplane, and there's 45 rooms in a hotel. Now, when I click on run, you can see that Swift recognizes both of these numbers as integers. So we can also store floating point numbers. Incidentally, if you start a line with double slashes, it will be ignored. So let's say, for instance, I want to store the value of pi, 3.14, and then I want to store the value of absolute zero, which is negative 273.15 degrees Celsius. So let's click on run, and you can see that's recognized as well. So the next thing that we're going to do is, let's say, for instance, for simple questions like you have a yes/no answer, like is it raining? Now we call this type of data booleans. Okay, so there's only two possible values, true or false. Then we run. Okay, so you can see that's also recognized. Now finally, we're going to store words. And to do that, we use the Swift string type. Okay, so I can say my name, my country. Okay, so you can see this is also recognized. So these are the four data types that we're going to be working with. Integers, floating point numbers, true or false, and strings. Now, the next thing we want to look at is how these numbers can be stored. Now, we can use either constants or variables. Okay, so a constant, you can think of it as like a box. And you can put something in this box, and then once you put something in this box, the value can't be changed. So let's say, for instance, I have an example of a constant. So I can say that let is the keyword to tell Swift that it is a constant. My name is the name of the box, and then after that, we'll assign Ahmad Sahar to it. And so that we can see the result of this, I'm going to use a print statement. Print my name. I can just press tab to autocomplete. Now, when I run, you should see on the screen Ahmad Sahar. Right? So that is a constant. Now, as I mentioned earlier, a constant can't be changed once it is set. So if I put in a third line here, my name is Shah. And we try to run that. You can see there it says there there's an error. Change let to var to make it mutable. Mutable means if you want it to change, you'll have to change it from a constant to a variable. So let's do a variable next. Okay. So let my age equals 50. Then after that, I do print my age. So once again, I press tab to continue. And we click on run. So you can see my age is printed out. I'm just going to remove everything else here so that it's clear. Okay, so let's run. So you got my name and you got my age. And let's say, for instance, if my birthday is coming soon, I can just change my age to 51. And when I print my age again and I run, so you can see, okay, it says let my age. All right, that's a mistake on my part because I should use the var keyword. Bear with me. So that should do it. Okay, so now you can see for constants, we use the let keyword. You can assign a value to a constant. In this case, I've assigned Ahmad Sahar to my name. And when I print it out, I've got Ahmad Sahar appearing on the screen. And for a variable, we use the var keyword. And then I can assign a value 50 to my age. Then when I print it out, I get 50. And I can assign a new value to my age, which is 51. And I print it out, I get 51. Okay. So that's a little bit about the data types that Swift can store. And you've seen how you can use constants and variables to store data. And remember, once a constant has been set, it can't be changed. If you want something to change after it's been set, use a variable. So that concludes the lesson. For today. I hope you found it instructive, and I will see you next time.